Lip plumpers are selling out at Sephora and Ulta and places online. Well, I decided to find, buy, and now try 5 of the top selling ones. Some of these are questionable, some of these I've heard about before because of celebrities, and others are completely brand new to me. I want to give these a go and see what's actually worth it. On a personal note, whether or not I've had lip filler is a topic that is up for discussion. I've actually shared what plastic surgery procedures and treatments I have and have not had done. If you haven't seen that video, you should go check it out. But even though I've been insecure about my lips, I personally do not have filler. And again, the entire history of that is here. That being said, lip fillers are becoming more and more common, and they're something that a lot of influencers and celebrities have. And when we look at those influencers and celebrities in videos or movies or magazines, does anyone read magazines anymore? But we see them and we're like, I want that pout. But some of us don't want the needles, don't want the permanent change to the face, or we just don't want to spend that kind of money. Well, there are lip plumpers over the counter, and we're gonna put them to the test. Specifically, do you remember the doo-wop lip plumpers? Those burned. Some of these might burn, some of these might not. But I want to find the best lip plumper for the best price that works just as good, if not better, than lip fillers. And here is what I'm looking for. Number 1, does it actually plump my lips? Most important, right? Number 2, does it burn or does it sting? Number 3, does it make my lips look swollen and irritated, or do they actually look plump and beautiful? Number 4, is it easy to use? Do I like the application and the package? And number 5, is it actually worth the price? So I have a couple of these, including one that broke. This is like a blue Smurf glue that vibrates. This actually seems to be a bestseller on Amazon and on the internet. It showed up at my door and I've tried it before. Here's how that went. Oh, she's spicy. I'm just massaging it in. Looks like I just made out with a Smurf. Ow! We are going to put this side by side to Lana Del Rey's favorite, which is under $5. This is from Rude Cosmetics. She was seen using it, but it's got chili. And this burned the face of one of my friends. Is it okay? It hurts my teeth. Are you okay?
My teeth
Are you okay?
Oh no!
You want tissue?
I'm dying!
But we've also got the Inky List, which the founder has showed the before and after results, and her lips literally look like they grew on her face. I want to see if this grows mine. And we've also got this new doohickey from Dr. Dennis Gross. It looks very clinical, but they're selling this at the same time that they're selling this, which is a very expensive device. It's like an LED lip device that I'm also doing a review of that doesn't actually work because it like broke. I will explain all of this, but if you're not subscribed, you don't want to miss this video. Well, they launched this, but they also launched a lip plumper, so you bet I'm going to be putting this to the test. And while these are best sellers at Ulta and Sephora, this is one of the best-selling SPF lip plumpers online from Clarity RX. This is what I personally use, and this is my current favorite. So I'm going to compare this to all of the other ones and see if this still ends up being my favorite at the end, or if I discover something new or something tragic. And you know we're going to do it all with before and after, so you can actually see what's going on and tell me if you see a difference or not, because I'm excited, but I'm also kind of scared because this blue Smurf thing vibrated on my lips and it hurt and then it burned. So, to the bathroom. We're gonna try this plumping balm. I feel like this one is more like Vaseline. I've used it a few times, and I think it says it's supposed to work over time, but I'm gonna put it on and we shall see. This is like the least stinging, least burning of them all. So let me wear this for a second, give it a few minutes, and then maybe I'll come back and even do it for a couple months, see if it makes any difference. What do we think? Do I look more plumped? I feel like they are a little bit pinker. I guess I'm supposed to use it over time. Immediately, good lip gloss, but at least it doesn't sting. Like if you're sensitive, perfect. But for me, I don't mind the spicy. All right, I don't know what to tell you other than in the past, this stuff burns. And now it's broken. This is the Duck Lip Vibes. It's a lip plumping serum that I tried. I felt like it worked, but it burned my freaking lips and it had a vibrating applicator. And here's the thing, I don't know if it was plumping my lips because the applicator was vibrating or because it was actually a really good plumper. It be broken, and that means that it doesn't vibrate anymore. So we're just gonna try. This is probably a bad idea. How do I get it out? Like this? Ugh. I don't even know how to repair this. We're gonna do it without the vibration doohickey, so that way we can actually see if it's due to the product formula or the vibrational technology, whatever they call it. I wasn't good at Leos. I don't know why I thought I'd be good at this. Ugh. Okay, here goes. Again, it's blue. I can feel it burning. Why am I applying more? Don't ask me. This one's spicy, and don't get me wrong, I like a good spice, but also, when I last tried this, it was, it hurts, okay? Like, it actually, it hurts good, but it hurts. I can't think, like, it's hijacked my prefrontal cortex. I don't know, well, I guess they call it duck lip vibes. I guess they call it duck lip. I can't talk. They call it duck lip vibes because it's supposed to be duck lips. Yes, I have a hole in my wall. It's so spicy. Like, it burns the longer it's on. I don't know how long I'm gonna keep this on. It hurts. Like, actually, I can feel it stinging. Okay, I'm gonna try to leave this on for 5 minutes. Where is the timer? That is my phone. The timer's on my phone. I have to stop the video to set a timer. I'm gonna leave this on for 5 minutes. You know what? Fanning it helps. And I'm gonna show you the before and after photos. You know what? Maybe I can blot. Oh, putting pressure makes it worse. It's like little needles. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna like dab off the excess so it's not blue. I'll be back in 5 minutes. It has been 5 whole agonizing minutes of stabby, stabby, burn, burn. Do my lips look plumper? They definitely look redder. But the question is, do they look plumper? And this is the same kind of question I had, like, is it the vibration? Is it the stinging? Or is it something else? The stinging does go down. Fanning it helps. Drinking cold water helps. I don't know, what do you think? I want to compare this to when I had the vibrational thingy working. When the vibrations were vibrating, I feel like it was redder and maybe did look a little bit more plumper. I don't know, does it look plump? Does it look red? I feel like it looked redder than before. But is it the actual product, or was it just the fact that it was a vibrating doohickey? You tell me? It's me and the busted up wall again. We're going to do a before and after of this. This is the Dr. Dennis Gross 3D Visible Plump and Repair Visible Plumper. They launched an LED lip mask at the same time that they launched this. The packaging is cool, but the price is not. Look at that. Wow. We're gonna try this out. This is weird because it doesn't sting the lips. I find that it like makes the back of my throat numb, and it's such a tiny lip dispenser. It's really difficult to use, to be honest. I wish there was something larger. I feel like I have to do 2 strokes. Maybe it's made for like super, super, super tiny lips and it's gonna make them bigger. Again, it's like weird in the back of my throat. And that's what the border of my lips look like. They're not red or irritated or anything like that. This mainly has peptides in it. It has squalene, jojoba, good stuff. We're gonna let this sit. It's so weird. It's like making like the back of my, like my tongue and my throat not sting, not even tingle. It's like kind of numb. So we'll give this a few minutes. We're gonna see what this do, and if it do what I want it to. Getting ready this morning, and excuse the fan that is really loud. Gonna be using this today. I need to apply now. Dr. Dennis Gross. I pulled this out of my bag yesterday at the New York Stock Exchange, and the person, her name is Laura, she runs the New York Stock Exchange social. She was like, oh my god, I'm so excited for that. But then she was like, oh, I don't want to use it because I don't want to burn my face off. I was like, fair. This isn't the most burny though. Again, I have issues with the applicator, but also look at how my lips look different. Makeup makes such a difference. I also need to fix these eyebrows, but anyways. Applicator, don't love. Let's give this a few minutes and I'll show you what it does. And here's after a few minutes. The makeup definitely helps, but like, these are plumped and they did not sting at all. Yeah, works really, really well. I've been trying a lot of lip plumpers, but one of my absolute favorites, tried and true, is the Clarity RX, because this has an SPF and it's a lip plumper. It's not the super spiciest and it only comes in one color, but is so good. And vegan and cruelty free, duh. All of them are. So I'm going to leave this on. I know that I love this, but I'm gonna take some before and after photos and we're gonna show you. I'm gonna compare this as like
baseline good lip plumper to all of the other suckers out there. So let me give this 5 minutes and I'll show you how it goes. It does it again. They are plumped, they are glossy, they are juicy, and there's not like all this redness or irritation around the sides. Look at this. I love this one. And it doesn't sting, it doesn't like overly burn. It's glossy, but it's not irritating. Like, I see a difference with this one. It says apply generally on lips as often as needed. It does say there could be a temporary tingling sensation. Only apply it to the inside of the lips. See, but I don't see any irritation on the outside. And I don't have any major tingling, especially compared to the other ones that I've tried. So, another day, another lip plumper. Look, I lost my nails. This is the Rude Cosmetics Berry Lip Gloss Plump. This has a chili on it. Like, it actually has like a little chili pepper. So when it comes to the burny sensation, we might not be having good luck. This is in Cherry Bomb. I actually tried this with Shoe in a different color, and I remember it really hurt. Lana Del Rey uses this brand. Oh, it's a gorgeous color. When we did the Coral Kiss, it hurt. So far, this isn't bad. It says plumping. This isn't hurting like the other one, which is strange because the other one hurt really bad. Does it take a second to kick in? Oh, wait. It's starting to tingle on this side of my mouth. Where did I apply it first? Did I apply it here? Because it's starting to tingle like right there. But it's not as terrible as I remember it. I remember with Shoe, it was awful. It was a different color, but maybe that made a difference. Okay, wait, it's starting to actually like really burn right here. My lips, my mouth is starting to water. I'm gonna leave this on for 5 minutes. Uh-oh. No, it's starting to burn up here now. Okay, it's actually now the border, it's like the border of my lips are starting to burn. I'm gonna leave this on for 5 minutes. I'm gonna see if it plumps. This burns. It has a chili on it. I should have known that. It's starting to burn my tongue and I can't think properly if it hurts. I'm waiting for this to, but I'll be back. Okay, so that ended up hurting really bad. I didn't wipe it off. The pain went away after some time, but like, that was bad. It's still hurting a little bit, but I was drooling. I didn't want to record that, but like I drooled everywhere. Here's the after. They do feel swollen, but they just feel irritated, you know? There you have it.
Just because something has gone viral does not mean it's valuable. Let's speak about how these lip plumpers did or didn't work for me and which ones are actually worth the price and what I'm actually going to be doing because it is a little bit different. Let's start out with this one that Lana Del Rey really loved. This was interesting, and for the price, it's a really good one. Here's the thing. This is the only colored one out of the bunch, so it kind of gives you those 2002 Victoria's Secret Juicy Tube vibes, if you know what I mean. It's definitely very glittery, and this one threw me for a doozy because this one either burned immensely or it just tingled a little bit. I love to eat spicy foods, and I noticed that sometimes my tolerance can go up or down depending on how much spice I've been eating. I don't know if this is like having a reaction to something else on my lips or that when I exfoliate, it like makes it penetrate better, but I find that it plumps better and it stings more on certain days than others. It's just so weird. But overall, yeah, it kind of plumps, although it does sting. And when it comes to does it make my lips look good or give it like a red border, I can't really tell if it irritates my lips or not because it is like a red pigment, so I can't really see beyond the pigment and the glitter that it already has. It is relatively easy to use, it's easy to find, and especially for like under $5, yeah, I'd say this is worth it if you're okay with the glitter. But what if you're looking for something that isn't as sparkly? Another budget option I tried is this one from the Inky List, and this is like the reason that this entire video took like 6 months to make, is because I want to test these out individually and see how they work. And when I first put this on, I didn't see any lip plumping, and I understand the founder saw lip plumping, but she's also the founder of the line. I saw the Budget Derm. Miriam is amazing. She specifically loves this too, and I will say I used this for about a month nonstop. I don't really know if it plumped my lips. Out of all of them, this also has the weirdest taste. Like, it kind of leaves a taste in the back of my throat. It's almost like an oily Vaseline. It definitely makes my lips look good. It is non-irritating. It's really easy to use. It's easy to carry and travel with. It's easy to buy and find at like Sephora and Ulta, but I can't really say it plumped my lips. Definitely not immediately, and even after a month. Yeah, they were a little more hydrated, I guess, but I don't know if they plumped a ton. And then even the hydration CEO did a video on this product and said this dehydrated her lips. And I'm like, wait a minute, does it plump and hydrate like the Budget Derm says, or does it dehydrate like the hydration CEO says? I don't know, but for the money, it's a decent lip product, but I don't think it's revolutionary. And I would say that this is the least plumping out of all of them. Now, that being said, we had a mess on our hands. I literally cannot believe this disaster of a lip product. This is the Duck Lip Vibes. And again, this was sent to me. I don't know by who. It was literally free, but free 99 is not worth it. And if that's not a testament to the fact that I don't give a shit and I will rip apart a product if it doesn't work because I was screwed over by people lying about products, if this ain't a testament, I don't know what is. This blue Smurfism is just a disaster. When I use it, I almost have to double check in the mirror to make sure it doesn't look like I just inhaled a 7-Eleven blue raspberry Slurpee. And I don't like to have to look in the mirror and like touch it up to make sure there's no blue gunk on my face before moving along with my day. With a lot of these other lip products, like I can just put it on and go. I can't even put this on in front of you because I don't know how it's gonna look. It is extraordinarily difficult to use. It literally comes apart. And does it plump? Sure, but it's because it burns. Literally burns my lips. It burns the outside of my lips as well. And then I don't know if it's the burning that's plumping, like the actual blue formula, or if it's the fact that it was like vibrating on my lips. And it was really difficult because you had to like press it down to get it to vibrate. This was a disaster. It did irritate, it was not easy to use, and especially for like 50 bucks. I'm sorry. I mean, if you're trying to give a gag gift, if you just want to do something fun, then sure, but this was not worth it for me. This is like a f***ing mess. And then I ate the battery. Do you see this? It got taken out. I literally almost inhaled that because I was putting this on and I was trying to squeeze it out of the tube, and then I went, and I didn't think, and it went into my mouth. I could have died, y'all. Like, I would have needed to get my stomach pumped like a cat that ate a bunch of string. Terrible, terrible experience. Funny, sure, but like now even my fingers are stinging. Well, Dr. Dennis Gross did something a little weird. This was honestly a really good product formula-wise, but it was a little difficult to use. I mean, it doesn't look like it, but this is literally the size of a pen. And then it's like the width of 4 pens. Like, it's actually huge and it's kind of hard to carry. And then the applicator is so tiny. Like, I get that this is made to plump your lips, but even if you have micro lips, this is too small. Like, you have to go over the lip multiple times, and it's just a really weird feel. Like, they could have really improved this. I get that they're trying to go clinical with like the click click, but it was strange. This, you could feel it plumping, but it definitely didn't burn. I like that it's clear, but I did notice that if I went outside the lines of my lips, it would get a little bit red. Not massively irritated, it was pretty. Definitely wasn't anything like the red from this stain or the blue from this. And overall, formula-wise, this is an excellent, excellent product. It's just the actual applicator is not really my favorite, and is it easy to use? Okay. But the price. The price, babe. Not to mention, Dr. Dennis Gross also launched this. I've been isolating my variables and testing this separately. If you're not subscribed and you haven't hit all, you need to so you don't miss it when I bring this out. Again, it's supposed to be like an LED lip plumper that plumps your lips from the inside out. I have been sucking on this doohickey, and that sounded like a terrible sentence that I should not have spoken out loud, but you literally have to like suck on it to make your lips plump. You don't want to miss that one, and if you're not subscribed and hit all, you might. A lot of people actually ask about videos and they're like, Cassandra, can you do a video on XYZ? And I'm like, we already have, because this YouTube channel is like 14 years old. If this YouTube channel were a kid, it would be a tween. And hopefully not one of the tweens that is destroying Sephora shelves with Drunk Elephant, because we raise our YouTube children better than that, okay? Okay, well, I've probably done a video on it, and if you search Cassandra Bankson and then put the brand name or the ingredient in, we've probably done it. And if I haven't, you can request it, but then you have to make sure that you're hitting subscribe and hit all so that you don't miss it when I post it. Because I did have to isolate my variables to try this Dr. Dennis Gross LED thingy. And here's the thing, why are they launching a $200 LED lip product when they're also launching a lip plumper that I feel works really well? Suspicious? Now here's the thing, we gotta go back to the basics. This Clarity RX with the SPF 30, this is still one of the most tried and trues. It doesn't sting at all. It plumps the lips. I do notice that if I like wipe it across my face, it'll get a little bit red. So like, don't go way outside the lips, but it doesn't get as red as this. I would honestly say that the doe foot applicator is one of the easiest to use. The fact that it has SPF in it, none of the others had SPF. It's clear. It's easy to get on Amazon. It's normally like $30, $35, but I get it on sale for $24, and then sometimes it even goes down to $21. It really can't be beat. And here's the thing, out out of this entire experiment, a new product from NYX Cosmetics called the Duck Lips literally launched, and I'm like, why did you have to launch that in the middle of this experiment? Like, why couldn't you done it like 4 months earlier so I could have included it? If you want me to buy and try that, I totally will. But again, you have to be subscribed so that you see the updates if I do end up posting about it. So what has this experiment taught us? Well, a couple of things. The first is that there's always going to be a new product for you to buy or try. Don't do that. Let me buy and try it for you so that you can make good consumer decisions. And number two, don't be pressured to try something new because there's always something new. Out of the lip plumpers, this is kind of an I told you so moment. I'm actually surprised and happy that like I picked my favorite the first time. The SPF, the plumping, the Clarity RX is just so good. And it's also like the least hyped, I guess, because all of these others have like gone viral in some way and like no one's talking about this. But like it's quiet, but it's really, really good. And another key takeaway is that which one of these am I going to continue to use? Well, actually, I'm not planning on using any of these for a little while because I've become obsessed with Korean lip products. Here's the thing, the Korean lip products are not plumping, they're just ultra hydrating, but they allow lip stains to penetrate into my lips so much better. They're so much more hydrating. They don't make my lips peel or get irritated the way that some of these do. But there are some Korean lip products that I've become obsessed with, and I want to isolate my variables and test and try and play around with some of those even though they're not plumping. And if you'd like me to share with you some of my favorite Korean lip products that I've been experimenting with right now, again, you know where to find the link for that video, or you could literally hit subscribe and hit all if I haven't posted it yet. But I would love to know, is there a lip product that I did not mention here that you think I have to try? Or have you seen reviews of some of these things online that are different from my anecdotal experience? I'm very curious, and I'll say it again, just because it went viral doesn't mean it's valuable, doesn't mean it's worth your money. I love buying and trying them so that you don't have to, and I hope that you found this helpful. Now always remember to stay hydrated both orally and topically. Reapply your SPF, including to your lips. Yes, did you know that your lips need SPF? We've actually done a video on that too, but I am thinking of talking about new lip products with SPF because Black Girl Sunscreen has a really good one. This Clarity RX is a really good one. I feel like we could do an update. But most importantly, always remember to be beautiful both inside and out. I love you, and I cannot wait to see you in this next video, either the SPF lip products or the one where I literally talk about this $200 LED device for your lips that makes you look like a total goofball. Fun! Love you guys. Bye.